strange aeons, even death may die? What does that mean, human kite?
I'm not sure, Toolshed. Could it be a riddle, Mysterion?
It's time to resolve all these cliffhangers. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 multi-part sitcom episodes.
Well, if I want to get this show, I gotta change. They want a skinnier person.
Daddy, but you're not skinnier. Daddy, you're fat, Daddy.
For this list, we're taking a look at stories from comedy series that were told over the course of 2 or more episodes.
But if you don't love this, then we'll do it any other place, any other time, really.
Also, because we're giving away the resolutions of some cliffhangers, a spoiler alert is probably in order.
Was he really the best person? No. I'm the best person.
Number 10, One Last Ride, Parks and Recreation.
Forget about these old stories. Let's make a new one. Let's fix the swing. One last ride for the Parks and Rec gang. Who's in?
Many sitcoms end on a sour note, which makes it especially gratifying that the last episode of Parks and Recreation wrapped matters up so perfectly.
Well, whatever happens, I know that you're gonna live an exciting and full life.
Through a series of flash forwards, every major character and even a few minor characters are given an ideal send-off.
You're right. We love each other. And the tax break is substantial.
Will the best man please present the rings?
Good luck, you two.
Andy and April have children, Jerry, Larry, Terry, Gary lives to be 100, and Leslie and Ben's political dreams come true.
So I'm running for governor. Yeah. Ben is gonna be running my campaign because he's a super genius. And he's got a tight, compact little body like a Italian sports car.
The monumental developments in the future suitably complement the events taking place in the present year of 2017, as the characters we love unite for a simple yet poignant final task.
The swing is fixed.
Well, there you have it, sir. Another problem solved by the hard work of dedicated public servants.
Number 9, My Soul on Fire, Scrubs.
Woohoo! Hometown! We made it!
Despite being set against a romantic Bahamas backdrop, this 2-part episode finds the show's 3 main couples surfing a tidal wave of relationship turmoil.
Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
Fine, I'll see you at the wedding. Smile for the camera, honey.
Turk feels emotionally detached from Carla.
So we're not gonna talk about yesterday.
Jordan throws a fit and a laptop over a trick Dr. Cox plays on her, and Elliot is peeved that JD can't express his feelings in poetic enough fashion.
You told me you loved me, I told you I loved you back. We both know how we feel about each other, that should be enough, right? Stop acting so crazy.
In the end, the union of Lady and Janitor, arguably the strangest couple on Scrubs, heartwarmingly brings everyone back together.
I love you too.
Excluding Dr. Kelso, whose significant other is a Bahama mama.
One Bahama mama, please. You can have this back when mine comes.
Number 8, a fistful of paintballs, and for a few paintballs more, Community.
That was a game.
This is paintball.
Although Community already had an ambitious paintball extravaganza in its freshman year, that episode was a small battle compared to the all-out war that is this 2-part season finale. Going from lampooning westerns in its first half to satirizing Star Wars in its second, there isn't a one-liner, visual gag, or action set piece here that doesn't hit a bullseye.
Dreaming would end this way.
Comedy aside, this is simply a well-constructed story full of romance, redemption, and even Josh Holloway.
I'll take that.
Who are you?
I'm the bad guy.
It's hard to imagine this endlessly creative show ever getting more mind-blowing than this.
Well, I'm out. We lost.
See you at Denny's?
Denny's is for winners.
Number 7, Idiots Are People 2 and Idiots Are People 3, 30 Rock.
When I say NBC, you say overrated! NBC! Overrated! NBC! Overrated!
Idiots Are People 2 overflows with so much relevant satire and irrelevant lunacy that a single half hour couldn't cut it. 30 Rock needed a second episode to cover all the clever storylines regarding Liz's newfound relationship, Jenna and Kenneth pulling off another caper,
It's gonna be okay, baby.
and Tracy protesting alongside his fellow idiots.
We're here. We're proud. I came up with this ride. You brought this on yourself, Liz Lemon. The so-called idiot community will not be silenced.
For God's sake, Tracy.
This two-parter also works in guest stars galore, with Will Arnett's return as the always fun Devin Banks,
We need a distraction.
a calculating Kelsey Grammer, and Denise Richards.
And idiots can do anything we put our minds to. I played a nuclear psychiatrist in a James Bond movie.
She might not be the brightest bulb in the box, but these writers certainly are.
Is there anything you would like to add?
These microphones look like black ice cream cones.
Thank you all for coming out.
Number 6, The Coon and Friends, South Park.
Coon and Friends alert. Coon and Friends alert.
From Cartoon Wars to Imagination Land, everyone has a personal favorite supersized South Park episode.
Somebody who doesn't fit in Imagination Land. Oh!
We're singling out the epic Coon trilogy for not only being one of the series' funniest story arcs, but also one of the most revealing.
Oh my god! Oh my god, they killed Kitty!
You bastards!
While the parody primarily centers on superheroes, these 3 episodes have no shortage of hilarious subplots involving oil spills, the immortal Cthulhu, and the instant classic character that is Mint Berry Crunch.
No more running away for Mint Berry Crunch!
What keeps us coming back, though, is the engaging story regarding the identity, origin, and future of Mysterion.
Mysterion? Mysterion is so mysterious.
Number 5, The Wedding, Modern Family.
Cameron, do you take Mitchell to be your husband?
I do.
After same-sex marriage was legalized in California, Cameron and Mitchell were finally able to tie the knot.
Then by the powers vested in me by the state of California, I am privileged to pronounce you spouses for life. You may now kiss your husband.
This made leeway for a lot of memorable storylines throughout the 5th season of Modern Family, amounting to one of the funniest and most important TV weddings of recent times.
Well, no, we each have our own gifts. It's easier for me to stay calm in the face of. Oh my God! Oh my God!
With strong material given to every character, the comedy and heart in these 2 episodes spread like the wildfire that nearly destroys the ceremony.
Attention, please. The fire has jumped the freeway. I'm really sorry, folks. I'm gonna have to evacuate everyone immediately.
So this is our bump.
It all works up to a moving final act that proves nothing will break up this marriage or this family.
Take your seat down. We're about to start.
Actually, I thought you and I would take a little walk.
Number 4, the one with Ross's wedding, Friends.
I just needed to tell you. Congratulations.
This is definitely one of the biggest Friends episodes, which is appropriate since it takes the cast over 3,000 miles across the world to London.
6-hour trip to London. That's a lot of Monica.
The hour-long TV event makes great use of its environment, as well as its whole ensemble.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Someone I was still in love with was getting married.
Still in love with?
Yeah.
I'm not in love with Ross.
Oh.
While the narrative largely deals with Ross's wedding to Emily and Rachel accepting her true feelings for him, the real highlight is the love story that blossoms between Chandler and Monica.
You think you knew I was here?
Humorous, exciting, touching, and leaving us on a shockingly hysterical cliffhanger. It's a textbook example of how to do a season finale.
Hi, Ross.
Take the Emily.
Take the Rachel. Emily.
Number 3, Niagara, The Office.
No, this is the one thing I was supposed to be able to control was this veil.
Now we're even.
Few TV courtships have captivated audiences like Jim and Pam's, making their wedding in Niagara Falls a pivotal Office moment. As the only normal people at Dunder Mifflin, all these 2 want is a quiet ceremony.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. I promised I wasn't going to make a toast, and I'm not going to. Just going to do a little freestanding comedy, and if at the end everybody wants to raise their glasses to Pam and Jim, then so be it.
However, that's nearly impossible when Michael Scott and Dwight Schrute are invited.
Everybody can laugh. It doesn't have to just be the idiots. Everybody can laugh. Nope. Yeah, go ahead.
Jim and Pam do eventually escape the chaos to share a heartwarming and tear-jerking moment that's all their own.
It's a long way down, it's so high up the ground, sending for an angel to bring me high.
Since part of them will always be drawn to their co-workers' insanity, though, the couple returns for a trip down the aisle that we'll never forget. Number 2, The Trip, Seinfeld.
Hey, listen, the Tonight Show called me, and they want me to come out and do the show on the 28th, and they're giving me 2 free tickets to LA. You want to go?
The breakthrough season of Seinfeld opened on a high note as Jerry travels to Hollywood to appear on The Tonight Show.
Tonight, Jay welcomes Corbin Berendsen, George Wendt, and comedian Jerry Seinfeld.
George tags along, pitching ridiculous story ideas to Corbin Bernsen and providing groundbreaking commentary on sheet tucking.
So she says something to me like, I don't know, get the hell out of here, and she breaks up with me. Now, don't you think that would be a great case on LA law?
But it's Kramer who steals the show as he attempts to make it in showbiz and somehow becomes a murder suspect.
Jerry! George!
You're under arrest for first-degree murder, the death of Miss Chelsea Lanning.
While some fans might prefer the bottle deposit or the boyfriend as a Seinfeld double dose.
And you want to be my latex salesman.
We ultimately found this two-parter to be more quotable. Its ending also includes the closest thing Seinfeld has ever had to a sentimental moment.
Kramer. Here.
Before we continue to our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
What are you doing with a gun?
Something I should have done a very long time ago.
Funny how sometimes you just find things.
Hi. If you've made gravy in the coffee, what are they pouring over their dinners in?
This looks lovely.
I'm not pregnant.
But we paid you to do this, Maggie.
I know, and I wanted to, but then it turns out I couldn't get pregnant, and I had this client, we were working on the fat case. So I outsourced it, okay?
Everyone wonders where creative people get their inspiration. Actually, I found it's all around you.
Number 1, Who Shot Mr. Burns? The Simpsons.
Where is everybody?
Hey, man, are you okay?
Aside from being the only cliffhanger The Simpsons produced until its 23rd season, this set of episodes will go down in history for featuring some of the show's finest jokes and references.
Well, I couldn't possibly solve this mystery. Can you?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I mean, it's my job, right?
What's more, the writers craft a gripping mystery concerning which Springfield resident shot Mr. Burns that spanned from the season 6 finale to the season 7 premiere.
Homer Simpson, you're under arrest for attempted murder.
No!
Yeah, that's what they all say.
The story keeps us guessing up until the final act, where we abruptly shift from rising suspense to ludicrous satire.
He said, drop it.
While the unpredictable reveal might be absurd on a dramatic level, it's one of the most ingenious payoffs ever from a comedic standpoint.
Besides, she didn't mean it. It was an accident.
Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite multi-part sitcom episode? For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Hey, Letterman! I did it! You Letterman!